With the OHL wrapping up its regular season on Sunday night, the potential first overall pick in the 2025 entry draft, Michael Misa, concluded a historical season. With a 5-point outing in the final game, Misa brought his season totals to 62 goals, 72 assists, for a total of 134 points in only 65 games. In this video, I'm going to talk about how we got to this point, what makes this historical, and what does the future look like for Michael Misa. Now before we start, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any videos, because this is the place to talk hockey. On April 14th, 2022, Misa was granted exceptional status to the OHL. He would enter the 2022 draft and was selected first overall by the Saginaw Spirit. In his rookie season, Misa would put up 56 points in 45 games, a very impressive stat line for a 15-year-old. He would add another 8 points in 11 games as Saginaw was bounced in the second round of the playoffs. Heading into last season, expectations were high for Misa. Saginaw was hosting the Memorial Cup, so they went out and made additions to the team, pushing Misa down the lineup, most notably Montreal Canadiens prospect Owen Beck. Saginaw had built a strong center core, so Misa was playing on the wing. Misa still had a very solid season, 75 points through 67 games. However, considering what he did in this rookie season, the production was a bit concerning, as he had a lower point per game rate than the year before. In the playoffs, Misa had 11 points in 17 games, and Saginaw would go on to win the Memorial Cup. Heading into this season, Saginaw had a new look team, and with Owen Beck aging out, there was a hole at first line center which Misa transitioned into. In addition to the promotion, Misa was named the team's captain. Misa would shine in this first line center role, putting up 134 points to lead the OHL. Misa's 134 points are the highest point total by a draft eligible player in the OHL since Patrick Kane when he was playing for the London Knights in 2007, when he had 145 points. His 60 goals are tied for the fourth highest goal total by a draft eligible player in OHL history. The only players with more goals were Patrick Kane with 62, Eric Lindros with 71, and Tony Tanti with 81. Now let's compare Misa's production to other exceptional status players. John Tavares had 104 points in 56 games in his draft season. McDavid had 120 points in 47 games. Joe Veleno had 79 points in 64 games. Shane Wright had 94 points in 63 games. And Connor Bedard had 143 points in 57 games. 3 of these 5 players were drafted first overall. Shane Wright was still a 4th overall pick, and Joe Veleno was taken in the later first round, but he's the outlier here. I would be very surprised if Misa is not a top 5 and even 4 pick. I think one of the main reasons Misa excelled so much this season was the transition to center. The foundation of Misa's game is his skating and his playmaking ability. Misa is an incredibly agile and fast skater, and playing center allows him to use his speed more and take the puck up ice for Saginaw. It also allows him to maintain more puck possession and allow him to use his hockey IQ and vision to make dangerous passes and create scoring chances for his teammates. Misa isn't just a playmaker though, as he's got a very solid shot and is a dual threat every time he has the puck in the offensive zone. He also did kill some penalties for Saginaw this year and has a solid two-way game. He's got a pretty solid frame at 6'1", 185 pounds, and if he's able to add more muscle and strength, it should really help him adjust to the physicality of the NHL and make it an easier transition out of junior. At the NHL level, it's still a question whether Misa will play wing or center, but I do think that center fits him better. Misa has the potential to be an elite first liner. He will dominate on the power play and provide so much offense to his team. I think Misa is pretty clearly the best forward in this draft, as he's really pulled away from guys like Porter Martone and James Haggins. He could very well go first overall, but it depends on who has the pick. If a team like San Jose gets first overall, I think they lean Matthew Schaefer, but if Chicago gets first overall, I could very well see them taking Misa, and they could move Bedard to the wing and have Misa as the first line center. If Misa and Bedard team up, that would be a lethal duo. Anyways, that's going to do it for this video. Let me know your thoughts on Misa. Where is he going to get drafted? What do you see him being in the NHL? And I'll see you guys in the next one.